You guys good?
Yep.
Ah, the screen agents are right. Welcome back to Dark Heresy. So, when we left off, we were in Nihilus's room. Tybalt was there. Just about everybody but Frawl was there, as I recall. You had just talked to Van Vuygen.
Yep.
And, yeah, he went back to his... Or you guys all went to his room to chat, figure things out, figure out where you're going to sleep. His room is a quite labyrinthian little complex in and of itself. Enough rooms for all of you. And possibly a couple more. Right, it's... I think it was about 6 or 7 at night, local. And yeah. What were you guys gonna do? Because I just remember you guys walked back to the room and I was like, guys, you know.
It's been 2 weeks.
It has. It really has. The last thing you guys did was Tybalt, and yeah, you guys went to Vuygen, and he was like, "Hey, this is a thing that the Inquisitor gave us," and we heard that it's possibly an Eldar relic, and that's about it.
Right. I don't have any notes on what to do next. The only thing I can figure to do would be to investigate. Don't I have his name? Mozzie?
Oh, the Demon Hunter?
Yes.
Yes. Well, to be fair, you are to investigate everybody
True.
to see who's doing it. But yeah, Mozzie's one of the
Start
people.
with him.
Also now, the stores and everything will be open for you guys. To make it simple, I'm gonna let you guys basically, while you're on the Bastion Serpentis, if you want to, you can add 5 hours to whatever the roll is for how much time it takes for you to inquire, and you get to search from, what's its name? The planet you're next to. Oh, I cannot remember that. Scintilla. Yeah, you get to look through Scintilla stores to get over there.
Okay.
It is. Danny's excited. Danny's all cocked up.
Gonna not be able to afford anything awesome for a long time though, so.
Don't you have like $50 billion or something?
Yeah. Yeah, but all the fun stuff is like 9,000 guilt or something. And rare as fuck. Or unique. Just one of kind of shit.
Yeah, which you won't be finding in stores.
Yep.
Yay. But that's if you want stuff from like the new book. The old book still has all the stuff still.
That's true.
And it's
That's
not like the
very
new stuff's that much good. Or that much. It's not much better. Except for, I think it's Demon Hunter stuff, because that gives you bonus against demons. Which is nice.
That's always exciting.
When you get to be like, hey, I only have to deal with 50% of your demonic toughness bonus. It's kind of nice. Alright.
There's the armory.
So yes, as you guys are milling about and chatting in Nihilus's very fine quarters, Tybalt excuses himself to go and talk to Solvdan and Van Vuygen again. Garvel goes back to check on Frawl, and your healer goes with him. And I'm pretty sure that takes care of everybody that didn't show up today.
Alright.
Good.
So yes.
Are Max and Rod like completely out?
Rodney's out until he feels like playing again. And Max is gone until he goes back to university.
Okay. So he's taking the summer off from
Yeah.
everything. That's exciting.
Except work,
Yeah. Naturally.
naturally.
Okay, so I'm definitely not buying any guns from Ascension because near unique.
Yep.
Well, Ascension is the latest of game. stuff.
Okay.
Once your ass is maxed out, we do Ascension.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's like rank 10 and higher kind of
So-
crowd.
Yeah.
Demon Hunter.
Demon Hunter, the Inquisitor's Handbook, basically all the stuff that I gave you today, and yeah, Demon Hunter. Dog preach. Roger doesn't want to have to kick you for me.
I feel like Danny should have looked at this stuff beforehand.
Dude, I've been so busy lately.
Well, Stubbsy, is there anything that you want to do? I mean, he's just looking through data banks for any potential weapons that he may
Yes.
wish to
That's
acquire in
precisely
the
what
near
I'm doing.
future.
Data.
Extra Skrillex.
Looking at some Grox, some German Grox porn.
Well, the Germans still exist. Good.
Space Germans.
Is there
I'd like to
Mecha
know what
Hitler?
that is.
Yes.
They
The,
say, yay.
Is
The
it
Germans-
powered?
The Germans exfilled Holy Terra and created a moon base just before the Age of Strife. After this, they went to Mars and were one of the founding members of the the Mechanicus, and now they wander space nomadically, exterminating space Jews.
Good.
Sp-
So
Jews in
Tybalt should be
space.
afraid. Bum.
Did Mel Brooks have anything to do with this?
He wrote it.
Jews in space.
I think sleep first, and then
I'm gonna get some rest.
yeah.
Oh,
Gonna-
very good.
Been a long day. Frog got stabbed, and we had to watch that, and then all the other ruckus. And sleep
Mhm.
makes sense.
Nihilus, are you also gonna go to sleep?
Yes, and I'm also gonna ask you what the unwieldy special does.
Unwieldy makes it incredibly difficult for you to parry. I think it actually negates your ability to parry, or it's like a -20 or something.
Get a freaking hammer.
But yeah, it's quite difficult to parry if you have an unwieldy thing.
So.
Or is that unbalanced? I can't remember.
Unbalanced is parry. Unwieldy. I don't remember.
I was so happy having my computer back. Went 3 days without it. It was horrible.
Oh, what the hell is this? I lost all my bookmarks.
Oh no!
Oh wait. This is the wrong one. This is the wrong one. Yeah, damn it. Open. Armory.
Alright, so anyways, you guys go to sleep. You guys each find or do you guys want to find your own rooms, or you guys want to bunk together in the main hall, or what are we doing here?
I would like my own room, please. Makes it more interesting for Richard to possibly kidnap me while I sleep.
I do like to kidnap people in their sleep.
Nice.
Alright, so Danny takes the obvious master bedroom. Everyone else finds their own sleeping areas. Their own little rooms filled with a chest, a wardrobe, and places to put your stuff that you don't want to be carrying around all the time. In the main hall, there is a charging station for las weapons. The main hall of like your little complex, not the main hall of the actual bastion. So it makes recharging easier for your las weaponry. Yeah, and you guys fall asleep, and then Awaken early the next morning. There is a note waiting for Nihilus on the table in the main entrance of his room. I'm gonna have to come up with like a specific name for this. Otherwise it's gonna be annoying.
The table or the room?
Danny's, like, the common room of yours.
There you go, common room.
Yes, your common room. On the table
call
in
it
the
the
common
room.
room. Yeah. No, because
Yeah,
then Tommy Wiseau is gonna want copyright.
that's
And
what I was gonna say.
it's gonna be horrible. I'm gonna have to deal with it. I don't even understand what he says.
Oh, hi, Nihilus.
Oh, hi, Nilly. How is your sex life?
I did not hit her. I did not.
Anyways, there's a note waiting for Nihilus on the table in the common room. Stubber,
Go read it.
I'm gonna read it.
Stubber, you feel
Yeah.
refreshed. Nihilus, you're feeling confident this morning. As you read it, or as you open the note, on exquisite parchment is written a request from the Lord Inquisitor to see you in his office at noon. And that is all, just simply signed, Anton Zerbay.
And what time is it?
7 or 8, I can't remember what I said.
Ah.
7 in the morning, we're gonna go with that.
So we have time to fuck around. Good.
Yeah, you guys can do stuff first, if you want.
Still derpy, nothing.
So crossbows. Anyways, Stubbsy, I think it's gonna be up to you to leave for a while.
Good. Let's see. Oh, are we gonna do the questions for DM thing or no?
Not yet.
Damn.
Not until we're a ways into it and it becomes more relevant. Because
Hoping I could abuse that.
yeah, exactly.
Um, let's see. I think we were waiting to get information on the financial activities of Antonius Caruso. Are we still waiting on that stuff?
All right. You go over to one of the data pads located in the common room, and on one of them is a full report of the Calixian Conclave's like financial records for Antonius Carrizo. Do you want to look over it now? Like as a cursory glance? Because it's a very, very long and thick... well, it would be a thick book if it was a book, but it's a very long document.
It's long and hard.
It's very long, and it's going to be very hard for you to read.
Right.
Okay. Would that be a literacy check?
Oh, you can actually read it. It's just going to take you a long amount of time.
How much is a long amount of time? 4
Uh,
hours?
2d10 hours.
Damn it.
This is what happened, Roger.
Fuck it. I'll go ahead and do it then.
So then it's up to Nihilus to basically... Because you can't do stuff for the rest of the day. Or you can't do stuff until you're done with it.
That's fine.
Okay.
8 hours.
8 hours. Good. You'll be done at, 3 or 4. Good.
Go ahead.
So yes, you begin looking over the very large document. Occasionally you vox Tybalt with interesting things that you want him to remember, since he has the total recalls.
Makes sense. We'll just pretend it looks like this.
Yes.
Lots of garbage.
Sudoku.
Yes.
100% of the financial report is Sudoku.
Tybalt, what's
You
the
have to
answer to
figure
box
out
1?
what they did.
You have to figure out how much they gave him, for what, with numbers. So Nihilus, now that Stubbsy is out of the picture for 8 hours, what do you want to do?
5 minutes.
Alright. You're gonna have to stay on the Bastion if you want to make your meeting.
Right.
So, are we gonna do that?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Hope you have inquiry.
I'm pretty sure he does.
I do.
Otherwise, yeah, it gets really tough to buy fucking anything.
Some of us have inquiry plus one.
Oh. All right.
Security.
So what are we looking at, Nilly?
Where did the folder go? Oh wait, it's open right here. Jesus Christ.
Oh wait.
All over the place. Sorry. Click, click, click. Armory.
Click, click, boom.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Weapons. Don't want weapons. Armor.
Dark
Oh,
prick.
there it. There it is.
Want armor?
Yes. I don't have any armor on my legs.
It's true.
Oh, that's right. You're walking around.
So what kind of armor are you looking to get?
Guard flak.
Like the full thing? Or is there like just legs for that?
Guard
Actually-
flak is the whole thing.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure guard flak
That's what
covers
I'm
your
wearing.
entire body.
You know what? I'm gonna do carapace greaves.
Oh, look at you. Alright, so that's rare. And
Actually, would it make more sense for me to do? So what's my bonus? 4, 2, 3, 2, 0, 0. Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna do guard flak.
you gonna do guard flak?
Yeah,
Guard flak is scarce.
yes it is.
Scarce is a difficult roll. Alright, and scarce at below 100,000 becomes challenging, so it's not actually that hard of a roll. Alright, roll.
Fellowship, right?
Wait, no, hold on. First, we're doing...
Well, cool question.
Roll
you
1d10.
also- Are you counting the population of Scintilla plus?
No, because he didn't
Just-
go.
Oh, okay.
4. So it's going to take you 4 hours to look for this. Roll a willpower test. Or not a roll, fellowship test. That one. You couldn't find any... you look all over the moon, far and wide, asking many people, and for some reason, no one can find any form of flak anything. It's actually kind of crazy.
Probably because these bitches are all using power armor.
Probably.
that shit's
They're
rare.
Like, flak?
Peasant.
Even the Imperial Guard, you walk up to an Imperial Guardsman in full guard flak armor, and you ask him where he got it, and he just looks at you kind of dumbfounded. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe I was born with it.
Yeah, exactly.
You even try and purchase it from him, and he's just like, no. You know how rare this is?
Good.
It's like the most rare armor there is. So it's noon.
Because of that, I punch him and steal it from him.
Prepare for combat.
The combat.
I wanted combat today.
Roll
I
for
can have it
initiative.
myself.
So yeah,
See the
it's
headline.
it's about 11
Yeah.
in the morning now.
I'm gonna go attempt to find some scones before the meeting.
All right, good. You make your way into one of the mess halls. You look for a while, but you can't find anything quite as delectable as scones. There is some recycled meat paste,
God, that sounds
a
delicious.
couple of Grox steaks, some really old wheat substitute biscuits, and rot gut and water around. What sounds appealing to you?
I'm gonna go with meat paste since I pretty much eat that already at McDonald's.
Good. You dip a ladle into a pretty large vat of this bubbling, pinkish, purplish ooze, and pull out what is labeled as meat paste. It hisses as it hits your plate. and you bring it back to your table.
chicken nuggets.
At least you know it's clean, right?
Yeah.
It's not. Don't entice.
As you poke it a little bit with your fork, it kind of like moves away from you.
Is it like frog legs where you salt them and they start to twitch?
Kind of. It's kind of like that. Anyways, you eat your delicious meal of possibly meat paste.
Yeah, that's exciting.
You feel pretty full. It's good. You had a good meal. What do you want to do?
That should have killed an hour. So let's go to the meeting.
All right. You make your way to the main halls and into the office of Anton Zerbay. He's waiting behind the desk. You stroll in a casual 1 minute early, and he ignores you for the entire duration of that minute, going about his business.
God, this is like friggin' corporate world over here.
Nihilus, he says to you.
Hello, Lord Inquisitor.
Have you decided where to begin your investigation?
I think I will begin by questioning my fellow Inquisitors.
Ah, yes, but which Inquisitors are you looking into?
Oh, there they are. Specifically, Rickus and
Rikus.
Rikus and Sylvan.
Solvdan?
Okay, you're changing names on me now.
I'm pretty sure we're going with Solvdan, because I don't know there's a Sylvan in here.
Sylvdan. Alright, I'll just add a D to that.
It's Sold E Van. That's how it's spelled.
Soldy Van?
Yes.
Sold a van. He sold a van. This is exciting. Alright. So yeah, Rikus and sold a van.
Ah, excellent. I brought you here because throughout your investigation, I'm going to need your assistance in standard inquisitorial work as well. I will upload a few missions that I may need your help with. Feel free to choose one or more and deploy your team accordingly to help out. It will give you a little bit of extra spending cash and possibly get you close to a couple of the Inquisitors that decide to help you on those missions.
Ah, perfect.
You can also ask them if they have any, or if they need any help with their duties as well. I'm sure that they can always use a group of your acolytes to their advantage, or the help of another Inquisitor.
Of course.
That's all. And he goes back to his data pads and starts messing around with a servo skull that's humming around his office, picking up little pieces of paper and bringing it to him that he looks over.
Exciting. Good day, Lord Inquisitor. And
You make your exit.
yes.
Excellent.
Yes, excellent. Now I'm gonna go walk around and look for Greaves. Carapace Greaves.
Carapace Greaves. Very good.
1d10.
What's the rarity on Carapace Greaves?
It is rare.
Then I think it's gonna be... Oh, do you want to look up Scintilla as well?
Yes.
Then you're going to be adding 1d5. Or, you're going to add 5 hours to this roll.
So slash roll 1d10 plus 5.
No, I don't think it's 1d10. It's 100,000 or more, and they are rare?
Yes.
Okay, so it's a challenging roll. That's good.
Okay, where's this
rare.
100,000 coming from?
Population.
That's the population.
Oh, right,
Scintilla's
okay.
in the billions of people.
Gotcha.
So it's well over 100,000. Just so you know, looking for something rare on Scintilla will take 1d10 days.
Good.
So you'll be out of the game for a while.
Can't we just make, like, Carvel do that for us?
You want to use his inquiry?
Fair enough.
Could I possibly...
Right. Remember, he doesn't have any role-playing stuff, so he's all combat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could I use... Or could I now search Scintilla for the guard flak?
Yeah, if you want to, because you were only using... you were only doing it on Lichess.
Exactly.
Alright, so then that is... It was scarce? Right?
Yes.
Alright, so it's 1d10 plus 5. Alright, so it's going to take you 9 hours. And it is... Let's see. Scarce becomes routine. Wait, does it? Scarce.
What's my mouse cable doing with its
Scarce becomes
life?
ordinary. So yeah, roll... Inquiry plus 10. Fellowship plus 10.
Oh. -2.
Yeah, you spend 9 hours going around, flying over to Scintilla and asking a few shopkeeps and the people on the main hive of gunmetal where you land. And no one seems to know anything about any flak anywhere, really.
What is this place?
For some reason, you landed in the underhive, and just a bunch of scummy-looking people don't really want to talk to you. And yeah, after like 4 hours of basically pissing your life away, you get back on your ship and make your way back to the Bastion.
That's exciting.
And at this point now, it's 9 o'clock at night.
Yep.
And
Means-
Roger's done with his stuff.
What have I gleaned?
From the vast volumes, most of it actually reference being like, if you want to know what he did on year 84 of Millennium, please refer to this document. You glean that though his income hasn't really changed over the past 5 or so years, there's a spike in his buying that is very minimal but not accounted for in his finances. So you can tell that he is being financed probably from somewhere else.
Okay. Can I see any, like, cause he had acolytes that he was controlling.
Mhm.
Is there any major activity on any of the planets outside of Ref?
What kind of activity?
Like expenditures that I noticed that look unusual, like more, like higher than average, I guess.
Crap, give me like 2
Because we know so far, he wasn't working alone and he had people on periphery.
Yep. Or
So
in the periphery.
yeah. So I'm just wondering if there's any kind of spending that I can glean or had gleaned.
Mhm.
It's unusual.
Is Astrid's Fall in Hazeroth? Danny, do you remember?
It is what?
Astrid's Fall, the group of people that you investigated. I don't think it is. Ah, why did I make this map why did I make your story so convoluted?
My story?
Yeah.
Why?
Tamanode at St. Astrid's Fall. But I didn't have you list where that was. If it was in Hazeroth or the periphery. Which I should have done to make it easier for my reference. It's not in the periphery, because there's only like 4 planets in there. No, and I don't know where it is. So that's great. Yes, you see that there is a little bit of a spike, not quite as big as the allocation to your group on Ref, coming from the periphery planet of Cyclopia, and also in the Dressus marshes. No, it's marshes. But the planet is not referenced. It merely references that it was sent via astropath to Tanstar to be picked up, but not where the group would actually be.
Okay.
So.
Okay, I see that was belong. Periphery? Fuck is that little thing? Map so big. Smaller.
Nilly, is there anything that you want to do? Alright.
Pretty late now, isn't it?
It's only 9.
The one in periphery was which one?
Cyclopia.
Ah.
Is there like a data center somewhere?
Yes. In your room, there's a terminal.
There's also a library on the Bastion, and some other stuff, Mechanicus, that kind of stuff. The amount that was sent to the Dressus marches was significantly less than the amount that was sent to the periphery.
Okay.
Can I just do like a simple background check on Soldvan and Rikus?
Just kind of like a basic overview of their careers or something.
Yeah, like if it was the 21st century and I was gonna go like check their Facebook or something.
Yeah, I'm just gonna Google them.
Yeah.
1d5, make like 1d5 hours and then do a fellowship test for inquiry.
Nice.
Only took you an hour, good for that. And roll an inquiry test.
It's squeaking. Oh my god.
I know, right?
Wow.
Who is it? Rikus?
Yeah.
And Solvdan. You make your way onto one of the secure terminals in the library of the Bastion Serpentis. Looking up your fellow High Inquisitors, you find only that they both belong to the Ordo Hereticus, and beyond that, their careers are shielded in mystery. You are only able really to glean that Rikus' name as the Witch Hunter is not undeserved, as he has purged many worlds of heretical cults. You find not really any useful or pertinent information on Soldvan.
He was in Ordo.
They're both in the Ordo Hereticus.
And then... Oh. Soldvan. Oh, you know what? Hold on.
Okay,
Don't save.
I won't.
That was a name that existed. I'm just stupid.
Okay.
So, Sylvan is a person. He's just not one of the Inquisitors.
No. Sylvan? Is it an Inquisitor?
Sylvan.
Oh, I have no idea.
Okay. I have it written down.
Good.
But I also have Sylvan written down.
I'll look it up. Maybe he was like a guard or something that I introduced you to.
Maybe.
He's not important to the story.
Yeah, I don't have him noted, so no.
Okay.
I don't have him noted, and any of my characters met things, and I
Good.
keep pretty meticulous notes. I even have a piece of paper that I'm writing down.
Now that I know what it looks like, I'll have to steal that.
Oh, don't worry, this doesn't have any plot. This is just like the bullshit that I have to come up with on a day-to-day basis.
It's okay.
It's just record keeping.
It's still worth stealing.
Probably.
I'm going to wager you don't have a digital copy of that.
No, I do. I transcribe this. I mean, I don't have the digital copy of the one that I'm writing right now. But I will when we're done.
Anywhere, still.
Stubber, is there anything that you want to do? Well, Danny is out researching.
Can I also research Astrid?
Astrid?
Yes.
You roll another d5.
Okay.
And then an inquiry check. Good, man. Fucking nailing those ones today.
Wow. Except for the inquiry checks. Hold on. I'm just gonna roll 1d100.
Good.
Why would you lower your chances on the roll by doing that? Don't understand.
Wait, how does that lower my chances?
Because inquiry plus 10 means you'd have a higher chance.
Well, he still gets the plus 10 for his inquiry. He's just rolling a d100 instead.
Say so.
Anyways, he failed. You look up Astrid's record and note that she was an arbitrator and is also part of the Hereticus. Her full name is Inquisitor Astrid Skane. Rhymes with Zane.
We knew that already.
Beyond that, I know. I'm just going over it.
What's she a part of?
The Hereticus. So far, everyone you've researched is part of the Hereticus.
Hereticus. And her full name was...
Astrid Skane.
Oh, I already knew that.
I know.
That's exciting. Ooh. We're gonna do a Mozzie too.
Good.
Oh, that one's gonna take a little longer.
So it's now 1 in the morning when you're done with all this.
Oh my god, I actually got it though.
Yes, as you look over it, you see that there's a slight bit more in the records. Mostly due to his
Age, I'm assuming.
kind of aberrant behavior, even within the group of, or within the Inquisition. There are a few commendations for the Demon Hunter Amazi of the Ordo Malus, and also a few citations that are of public record. You see that he has kind of a nihilistic outlook, and has been cited for being quite a radical within the Inquisition.
That's exciting. Everybody likes a radical.
Everybody likes a radical. So, Stubbsy, now that you have like 7 hours to do whatever you want to make up for all of Nihilus's fuckery.
Right, so it's 1 a.m. for him and it's
4-ish for you.
okay. I'd assume that this place in the Bastion has got some sort of central location for the Astropathica? Or Astropaths?
Yes, there are astropaths within the Bastion.
Okay. I would like to walk. Well, so I guess I have to ask a guard. Okay. Let's ask a guard. See what directions you make up for me this time.
You exit the common room make your way into one of the main halls and find a very kind of softer looking guard who's maybe he's on break or something. He doesn't really look like he's taking his job too seriously right now. He's just kind of wandering about the place. You approach him.
I have to ask you. Right. Guardsman, I seek the Astropathica. Could you give me directions?
Cleric. Yes, a kind of befuddled look comes over his face. I believe it's down this hall, about a half a kilometer, and then it should be on your right, I think.
Not sure what to think of that. Guardsman, just to be safe, I am kind of in a hurry. Could you vox someone else to make sure that those directions are correct?
Sure. And he grabs the microbead, or he touches the microbead to his ear. Hello, this is Guardsman Falkirth. Can someone give me directions to the Astropathica, please? And you can hear some chirping in his ear. And then after a minute or two of him just blithely listening, yes, it's if you go down this hall about a quarter of a kilometer and make a right, and then go down that hall about another half of a kilometer.
I still hear things.
What just happened?
I don't know. I lost audio. Is it just Richard that went quiet?
Is it just me that went quiet?
I think so. You were at the second kilometer thing, and then
Yeah,
Oh.
then it just cut out.
I have no idea why, because
I don't know if that was like on purpose, like...
No, I think it was Skype just screwed up, because I've been looking at my OBS thing and the mic's going fine, so Skype just derped for a minute. So where did it cut off?
the second hallway in half a kilometer.
Oh, and then it'll be on your left.
Oh,
And then he stopped talking.
good. 'Cause I think he lied to me the first time. I'm gonna follow those second set of directions.
Okay.
Be on my way.
Alright.
Far away from
Guardsman
stupid guardsmen.
Falkirth. Yes. You follow his directions, and after about 20 or so minutes, you make your way into the Astropathica.
Okay.
You are greeted by another cleric manning the desk there. Ah, hello. What can I do for you?
Ah, it's good to see a brother of the cloth.
Yes, clergyman.
I was wondering if you guys kept records of the usage of the astropaths.
We keep general records, yes.
General records. Do general records also include inquisitors on that list?
For the most part, they do. Some inquisitors of higher rank occasionally tell us to keep things off the books, but for the most part, the records are complete.
Interesting. How do I want to word this crap? Okay. Brother, I'm doing an investigation. It's at the behest of the Lord Inquisitor. I do need I need a record of everyone who has used the astropath in the last 2 years.
That'll be quite a record, but I'll see what I can do. The Lord Inquisitor requisitioned this, you say?
Yes, brother.
Very well. I will do my best to get some tech priests archiving that for you. What's your name? Where should I send this to?
I am Stubber, acolyte of new Inquisitor Nihilus. If you forward the data to his chambers, I would be very grateful for that.
Very well. I will do what I can as soon as possible.
And then, if possible, given the nature of my investigation, if you could recall any of the Inquisitors who wanted to keep their names off the records, could you add them in for me? That would be most helpful.
Yes, and I'll ask around to any of the other workers if they have any memory of those.
Thank you, brother. I don't know what to do now. I didn't think it was going to be that easy.
Richard made something easy? What?
Sometimes you just luck out, and you're the right class for the job that day.
Right, that's for the job. That's why
And then you have me.
Yeah.
Who are you people?
Let's see. I guess while I have him, then he's a clergy. Let's see. I'd like to do an inquiry check to see if he knows any, if he's heard any interesting rumors of the Inquisitors lately.
Alright, go for it. Roll inquiry plus 10.
Stubbsy. Where's my inquiry? Inquiry. Roll. Well, wait. My inquiry already has a plus 10 on it. You want me to add another
so
plus
add
10
another plus
to
10.
it? Oh, okay. I'll take it.
Anytime I say whatever plus 10, you just add the 10 to it.
Woohoo!
Well, I don't really hold the, or I don't really gossip much with the Inquisitors. They tend to kind of frighten me. I heard Rikus went out recently and, destroyed some witches in the Joseon Reach. Oh god, what's her name? And, Lady Rathbone was stirring up some trouble, on Scintilla recently, but beyond that, I can't really recall anything of particular import.
Lady Rathbone?
Yes.
Oh, was that the fancy dressed lady?
Yes.
Okay.
The refined looking woman from last time.
The other one, Rikus.
And then, the cleric kind of looks around nervously and then motions for you to lean in.
I'll do that.
As you do, he kind of whispers, I also heard that, Inquisitor Cade and Al-Subai are coming back in from, the War Worlds pretty soon. I have no idea why they would send Inquisitors to the front lines, but... Anyways, don't tell them I mentioned that. That wasn't supposed to leave the Astropathica.
That was part of a communication, brother? You overheard?
I heard the Lord Inquisitor making reference to it as he left. Yes.
Lord Inquisitor. I won't worry too much of what the Lord Inquisitor said, as I am investigating issues for him. I don't believe he was the cause of them.
Very good. I thought it would be worth note, potentially.
It could be a useful tidbit. Thank you, brother. I do thank you for these tidbits of information. Every little bit helps in this investigation.
No problem, brother. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I think that'll be all. Emperor protects.
The Emperor protects. Aww.
Okay. Some interesting stuff. Why are there so many Inquisitors? War worlds. Interesting. You haven't heard anything about that kind of stuff, so you're gonna throw Xenos at us soon. Okay, so I'd assume that's probably about 2 hours of time have passed, so it's probably about 6.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna have to probably wait a few days for that crap. Is there by chance like a bar or something in here? I feel like I could dig up dirt there.
Want to go hang out with Garble?
There are pubs and mess halls around the Bastion, yes.
Okay. Is there any kind of high-end establishments?
As you get closer to the main chambers of the Inquisition, the areas are a bit more refined, but it is still quite militaristic. There's no, like, noble area or anything.
Really? I'd expect one. All these fancy-clad people in their power armor, it's ornate shit.
Well, there may be fancier establishments, but not necessarily. Let's just say that they might be, you might have to be invited to those kind of places. If there are any.
That would be up to Danny to go investigate one of those then. See some Inquisitor and stuff.
Yeah. I'm just gonna pretend that you asked the cleric that, and that's what he said.
Sure. Damn it. I don't have anything to go off on. Okay. Do we know anything about when Barbosa's coming back?
Mercutio?
Yeah.
We're
still kind of just waiting.
I don't think anyone's even asked about him yet, as far as your group is concerned.
I feel like we haven't.
Well, last week
you guys have no idea.
Natalia, when the Lord Inquisitor asked, said that they were in transit back from the...
Natalia and Tybalt came from them. That's what she meant by that. They're headed towards Holy Terra. Well, they're headed towards Mars and Holy Terra.
And they're
Tech Priest. But there's no ETA, and Danny didn't like try and astropath Mercutio or anything like that. So Natalia's still around. You can go talk to her. She's just hanging out. She has her own room in Nihilus's common room.
Did we know what Mercutio was heading there for?
Nope. Didn't tell you that.
Period.
I thought you said that they were going to tell the Emperor of the showing of the star. I thought we were told that last time.
Oh, that's why Corvus is going back, yes. It's nothing to... Well, Mercutio has other reasons, potentially.
Oh, never mind then.
As far as Natalia's told you, yes, Corvus headed back to go and tell the Magos of Mars and anyone on Holy Terra about what happened on Wrath. That's good.
What's that star called? The evil star.
Tyrant star?
Tyrant. that's
Komos, the Tyrant Star.
right. Torn. Wow.
Be too early for that. Actually, fuck it. I'm gonna go visit Van Boygen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on.
Were you with them last time?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
The one that led Tybalt there last time.
Yeah.
He was there.
You make your way down back to Van Vuygen's underground laboratory, or rather, under Bastion, because it's quite deep. Lab. As you make your way there, you pass by quite a few guardsmen going about their duties. You see Nihilus making his way towards the library area, and eventually make your way down to Van Vuygen's lab. You knock on the door and hear Tybalt reply as you get there.
Tybalt's got himself a bunk buddy.
Oh.
That's cute. The Tybalt. I've come to see Van Vuygen.
The door slides open. Stubber, come on in.
1 second, there appears to be somebody at my door.
Okay.
We don't get to know who it is.
It's either his sister or the cat has gained sentience.
That'd be cool.
Although it could be... No,
Kinda
because
frightening though.
I think Hana would probably just come in. So yeah, it's either his sister or Kai. I don't remember if it's still her boyfriend or if they're engaged yet. I don't really keep up with Roger's family that much.
Engagements.
So Danny,
So.
let's just zoom in on your face for a while. There we go. How's it going?
Are we making this a thing? Is this gonna be like a creepy,
Oh, never mind. Roger's back.
creepy Q&A?
It was, but Roger's back.
Aw.
No creepy Q. Just save it for later.
We're gonna do a creepy Q&A. Roger wasn't there.
Have any viewers?
Do
Fox
we?
and Natalia.
Woo!
2 people.
That's exciting.
See. Anyways,
Calling out them lurkers. It's alright. Did they let me in the room?
yes, Tybalt let me in, or let you, said welcome.
Oh.
And you make your way over, and he and Vuygen are messing around with the little artifact that Tybalt had, trying to glean any more information they can from it.
Okay. Van Vuygen, how are you progressing with your tests?
Very, very slowly. This puzzle, it doesn't seem to want to unveil itself for me so easily.
Yes, it is an interesting artifact. Where are you at with the analysis of the crossbow?
I found traces of warp taint on it, but it doesn't appear to
It sounds dirty.
have any lingering heretical taint. I'm going to send it to the sisters and clerics here to purify it before having it returned to you.
So there's nothing else you can glean from it?
Not without potentially destroying it, no.
Well,
And I would say the chances of finding anything might be a bit slim, but if you wish, I can try and find or I can try more intense experiments.
well, Van Vuygen, if you'd like, you can. For me, it is but a trophy of a horrible memory.
Very
Will
well.
not be needing it back.
I will try and save you a piece of it. Come back in a day or two, and I'll have run the full diagnostics.
Ah, very good. Let's see.
Nihilus, I'm just gonna assume that you made your way back to your room and went to sleep, as it is like 1 in the morning for you.
We can go with that.
Or not. Niece was knocking at the door and said nothing.
Good.
Good. Trying to think if we can trust him or not. Maybe.
There's a strong possibility that you may be able to, or maybe not be able to.
Thank you, omnipresent one.
Either way, possibly.
Possible.
There's
I don't know, that's a
strong
fun thing.
possibility.
There could be one heretic amongst us, or several heretics amongst us. I like him though, so maybe it will.
The God Emperor is heretical. Game over.
The God
by the
Emperor
way,
was replaced by
guys-
Slanesh. Game over. You guys realize that you're the last sector that hasn't fallen to chaos. Oh god!
That would be fun.
I'd be like, I'm gonna go back to acreage and farm corn for the rest of my life.
And just fuck off until I get murdered horribly.
See you guys.
Good.
Good.
Crap, I don't think he would know any rumors if I tried to ask him that crap. Actually, let's try it. I'd like to do an inquiry check with him, see if he's heard anything interesting. Hopefully, since he seems to talk to the Lord Inquisitor, he knows something I don't.
Do it.
Is that just a normal inquiry check for me?
It's kinda rapey.
Yeah, since Tybalt's there, I'll give you a normal one. But, ooh, look at you with your 2.4 degrees of success.
Feels good. Danny, that's how it's done.
Thank you.
Danny praise. Yeah, so, you asked Van Vuegen, you know, what's been going on here recently? Has he heard anything new? Have any of the Inquisitors been acting
That's good.
off? What's good, motherfucker? And he turns to you and, well, I don't much care for, conjecture or mindless, why can't I think of words? Mindless banter and gossip. That was the word I was looking for, was gossip. Generally, I just keep to myself and my duties. I've heard that Solvdan was working on something recently. The Inquisitor seemed to be taking quite a bit of favor to him for it. But I think he toils too much in things he doesn't understand. Beyond that, the Inquisitor recently went out, or the Lord Inquisitor recently made his way to the Lathe Worlds a few months ago. And, I believe that, that bastard Vark destroyed some piece of heretical, or not heretical, Xenos technology, but no one will ever give me a straight damn answer anymore.
Ark? Is this another Inquisitor?
This is another Inquisitor
God damn it.
who you haven't met.
He's going under the name Bastard Park in my notes.
His name is Globus Vark, if you want to know his actual name.
What is it?
Globus space
Globulus Bastard.
Vaarak.
Oh.
I think it's actually pronounced Varrock. He's
Whatever.
Barack Obama!
Aww.
Except he's not black.
Damn it. Stop autocorrecting.
Nor is he the president.
It autocorrected Xeno and a Xeon.
Good.
What program are you using?
Microsoft Word.
Oh, I'm using Notepad, so it doesn't do that.
Yeah, Matt. I feel like I'm just creating more work for me by asking rovers. None of it's particularly helpful. Damn it. I'm back from more worlds. Let's start some Xenotech. Crap. Well, I'm feeling like we should just do missions and see if we can get close to Inquisitors and see if they're bullshitting us when we talk to them. Feeling like that's the best thing to do. Okay. Vanboy again, thank you for your time. I do look forward to the results, and if need be, again, you can destroy the entire bow. It is a tainted thing.
Very well, Cleric. I will do what I can, and hopefully have some more meaningful results next time you see me.
Look forward to them. And then I'll wave to Tybalt and make my way.
Alright.
And then I guess I'll go back to the common room and see. I assume the mission stuff has been forwarded to a terminal in there, so I'll go look at that.
You get back into the common room, and open up one of the data pads, and it shows or it asks you for an ID and passcode to look at mission-sensitive information, which you do not have. Because you're just an acolyte.
What time is it?
It's about 11 at night.
Damn it, Danny's still at the library. Fine, I'm going to sleep.
Alright, Stubbsy goes to sleep. Nihilus makes his way back and then goes to sleep. Everyone else randomly shows up sometime during the night and goes to sleep.
Drunk.
Yeah, Garvel wanders into Nihilus's room and passes out at the foot of his bed.
Hi, Garvey.
You wake up and he's half naked and feeling confident.
Alright. You better have not gotten confidence on my floor.
You don't really bother to look as you make your way out of the room. You're feeling a bit wilted at the moment.
Oh.
Stubber, you're feeling slightly annoyed. Sure, lack of ability to look at things. Yeah, you both wake up around, well, actually, no. Stubber wakes up at about 7. Nihilus wakes up at about 8:30. You went to bed late last night.
Good. Waking up earlier doesn't help me, though.
Stubber, you're now beginning to feel kind of hungry.
Right. Haven't eaten in probably a year. Sure. Let's go ask a guard for directions. Please tell me the fucker got repositioned.
You go outside and see Guardsman Falkirth standing right outside the door.
God damn it. I have to talk to somebody about that shit. Their guard captain somewhere.
Where's your fucking captain?
He has to eat, though. He has to not mess that shit up, right?
You walk outside and you find a guard standing at his post a little ways down the hall. It is not Falkirth, your bestie.
Yes. Good. Guardsman, where can one get a bite to eat?
Cleric, the main mess is down the hall there, just to the left. Your third left, and you will find the mess. It's a massive room. It's pretty hard to miss.
Do you know if they serve scones?
I don't believe we get that kind of fancy food. I've never really seen anything quite that fancy on the base.
They don't have like food replicators or something in the grimdark future.
Grim darkness, no scones.
Too happy.
So anyway, Stubber breaks into Lady Rathbone's apartment.
I smell scones!
Scones are riot! And she's like, fucking riot!
Good. Fine, I'll make my way towards this stupid mess hall. Scones!
Lack of scones. You make your way into the mess hall and are greeted by the scent of charred grok steak. Regurgitated looking meat. Paste. And an oddly thick, stout smell of rot gut. You see that there are a couple of other dishes you can choose from. You grab a handful of what pass for biscuits, basically, and put the meat paste over top of them, and shut your eyes and dream of scones that you once had. Your stomach hurts as you leave the mess hall.
I think it's time to take use of my trade of cook to buy some food.
Good. Can always do that.
Okay. And my hour of fun, is he awake yet?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
You get back. If you leave now, you'll get back to the room at 8:30 when he wakes up.
Good, let's do that.
Alright, you make your way back. Nihilus is now awake and still feeling a bit wilted. He trips he trips over Garvel as he puts on his armor and makes his way to the door. You see each other from across the room. Your eyes meet.
Do we have a moment?
And then you realize...
Whip out my great sword.
And then you realize... and then Stubber sees... between Danny's legs, further back in his room, is a half-naked Garvel Zing. And he thinks better of it. And turns to head to his room. Begin.
He just showed up, I swear.
He was drinking again?
Yes.
The room smells of rot gut and lotion.
What is he not drinking? It smells of rot gut and emotion? Is that what you really just said?
I said lotion, but sure.
I said emotion.
It smells of rot gut and passionate conquest.
That's even better. Let's go with that.
Oh my god. I'm remembering that. That is amazing.
Nihilus, do I want to know?
You probably know more than I do.
Sorry, my chambers are over there.
Exactly. He just shows up randomly and passes out. I don't even think he knows what he's doing anymore.
You might need to throw him into rehab.
Yes.
Might not be a bad idea.
Anyway. Nihilus, it appears that I cannot access this data pad. It's requiring this archaic ID stuff.
Oh, let me see.
Nihilus walks over to the data pad, and as it asks him for his ID, he types in Nihilus, and for the password he types in Nihilus.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I mean, he didn't just type in password?
No, you
Well,
put in your
obviously
name
typed
and
in
then
1, 2, 3, 4.
yes, and then you put in whatever the password is. I'll let you decide what that is. You don't have to tell everybody because obviously might lead to bad things. And as you do, a small couple of windows pops up on it, requesting your service to quell a noble dispute on Scintilla. Help out with cultists who have taken plant on a feral world, Strunk. Or aid tech priests in weeding out sedition on Omicron 71-DX.
I actually really wanted to go there because of the name.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's in the Adrantis subsector.
it is. It's right above Tranche.
Hmm.
Anyways, and
So
those are your missions.
I feel like we should bring Tybalt if we do that one.
We're bringing everybody.
But I mean, like, actually having.
Oh, actually, like, have him here? Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Well, you guys don't have to go right now to do it.
No.
That's true.
Can I accept it, though?
Mm-hmm.
What was the second one?
Uh,
You said strength.
Hereticus cult or a heretical cult on
Cultists.
Strank.
Strank. Garvel's like, Drank?
You see him stumble. Drank?
No, Strank. Now eat some bread.
Critical cult. That could mean a few things. Probably warp.
Could mean a few things, like that there's a heretical cult there.
Yeah. And probably warp. Or Xenos. Or both.
Mm.
Hmm.
Incredibly
I don't know.
rare, but possible.
Danny, what sounds good?
I want to do the Omicron one. Because tech priests are always exciting to be around.
Yeah? Good thing?
We're gonna take that job, Richard.
You're gonna take that job?
What is happening? Is there a Giants game?
Wait, actually, before we choose, can we see if there are other Inquisitors tied to these current tasks? Or it just says, you go here?
Thanks.
Yes, as you look over them, the noble dispute, Lady Rathbone's name is attached to that case.
Attached to it or caused by?
There is no one currently working on Strank or Omicron's case. But that might change during the course of the investigation. Or,
Hmm.
if you fail to pick it up, someone else will eventually pick up the slack.
Okay. Well, Strank is a possibility we might get a Ordo Hereticus Inquisitor on that with this as well.
Or you never know.
This is the only one of interest, really. Rathbone doesn't seem interesting. And there's nobody tied to Omicron?
Not yet. Oh, the dates for all of these. The Noble Dispute mission has been going on for about 2 weeks now. Strank has been... the request was sent in 3 days ago, and Omicron, the request came in this morning.
And these are all requests by, or rather from the Lord Inquisitor, correct?
Well, they're requests from the planet that were approved by the Lord Inquisitor for Inquisitors to look into.
Fair enough. Alright. Okay. That's what
Sedition! So you guys are gonna claim Omicron for you guys?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Oh, the better choice is Trank.
No, see, we'll do this one. We'll all be awesome, and we'll just rape it, and then we'll come back and everybody will love us.
Yay.
I think that's how that works.
Nope. We're gonna make this into the grim happiness.
We're gonna get a perfect ending, and all of the grim darkness is gonna go away. All right, Nihilus, you type in that the requisition for inquisitorial mandate will be fulfilled by you and your acolyte team, and that you will immediately depart for Omicron and will be there within the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Travel time in the grim darkness.
Yay. Alright, good roleplay sessions, you guys. Yeah.
Alright, so
You have stuff scripted for that entire thing, right?
for Omicron? Yeah.
Do we get a map?
You will.
Get a map.
We're not gonna get to Omicron this week.
Aww.
We might get to like the point at which you land on Omicron this week.
Implying there's something that's gonna happen in transit. Oh god, Danny, it's Xenos.
They're taking over the ship.
Unless you guys are just literally gonna go like, we're going to Omicron and we're just gonna sleep through the voyage. Fuck it. Anyways, you guys claim Omicron as yours. Nihilus, you then decide to schedule a ship to take you guys there. The ship will leave in 2 days after it's done getting outfitted and fueled to depart for Omicron. Is there anyone that you would like to take in particular or leave behind? Besides Frawl. Frawl's not going.
Think we want to
Is he
bring
still
Tybalt.
stabbed?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So we want to bring Tybalt. We want to bring Leith.
Okay.
She's a healer, and that's kind of nice. I mean, I guess we can just take everybody.
Alright, so take everyone but Frawl. Got it?
Yep.
Good.
Good. Yes.
Yes. So you guys now have about a day and a half before you depart for Omicron to
Okay.
do whatever you will.
Can I set up a... Or, like, can I send, like, Astrid a message and just be like, hey, you want to get lunch or a drink sometime?
I don't remember if did she give you her Vox channel?
Well, I'm assuming since we're all Inquisitors, I can send her, like, whatever the equivalent of an email is.
Well, yeah, you could basically, go through the chain and be like, hey, Lord Inquisitor, or hey, other Inquisitor. Can you give this message to her?
Don't think we have anyone's Fox channels yet.
Well, I know you
actually.
have the Lord Inquisitor's Vox.
Yeah.
Beyond that, I don't remember if you got anybody else's. I was pretty sure Astrid gave you hers, though.
Danny, well, take notes.
Frothy was a problem. The stabbing was harsh. Order her to... I don't have it saying that she did.
Alright, well then you can just basically
I
send out...
usually make note of that.
You can basically send out like a email
Yeah.
kind of thing through the data pad. And then wait for a response.
Perfect. That's good.
So you're going to make a request to... Or what do you want to say to her?
Just, interested in talking.
Okay.
Would you like to meet sometime?
Very good. And you send that off. And now what do you guys want to do?
Do I have any results from the test yet?
From Van Vuogen?
Yes.
He has not messaged you yet, no.
Oh, good. Do I have any copies of the archive data from the astropath?
Nope, not yet.
Good. Why did I get out of bed?
And when do we
Oh,
leave?
right. I was hungry 2 days.
A day and a half, basically, from now.
So basically a half day today, and then a full day tomorrow?
A full day today, and then like a half day tomorrow.
Oh, so we leave tomorrow.
You basically leave tomorrow night.
Gotcha. Can I look for the freaking guard flag again?
Sure.
Alright.
You want to look on Scintilla as well?
Nah, just this place.
Alright. Ba-ba-bum. Ba-ba-bum. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
That was D10, right?
Yep, 1d10 hours. 7, good.
God.
And then just make a straight inquiry check. Best part. So, Stubber, now that Nihilus has gone around asking around for flak armor, which they still don't fucking have.
Everyone's gonna be like, why do you keep asking? We don't have it.
Didn't we see you yesterday?
When are you getting another shipment?
So Nihilus walks outside and sees Falkarth across the hall and walks up to him and he's like, hey, do you know where you get flak armor? And he's like, well, I think you go down the hall like half a kilometer and then you take a right. And it should be like right there. So Nihilus goes there and there's nothing. It's a fucking bathroom. And he waits in the bathroom for like 4 hours. And then Falkarth comes in and Nihilus is like, what the fuck? And he's like, who are you?
Don't shoot him, please. They euthanize in the grimdark future, right?
They do.
Right?
It's a thing.
Good.
I look him in the eyes. Are you feeling heretical today?
He stares right back at you and he says, no, but I am quite confident.
Oh, really?
And you guys are in a bathroom together.
We show each other our confidence.
Whoa. Danny.
Whoa.
Yep.
You didn't even take him to dinner.
Nope. Straight to the point.
Man, you're not feeling confidence, you're feeling wilted today.
That's true.
Oh.
Your confidence is kind of shrunk. He
Ouch.
looks at yours and he scoffs and walks out of the bathroom.
Ouch.
As he's walking away, but I am feeling extra Skrillex today.
Good. So, Stubber, what do you want to be doing while Nihilus shows off his confidence in the bathroom?
Let's
Day
see.
darkness for our future.
I feel like I want to help Van Voigen, so I don't even know where. Yeah, I guess I'll just do a general inquiry and see if I can find any information on the xenotech that Vark destroyed.
Alright.
So it's a 1d10, right?
So, first, you're going to have to... How many hours do you want to spend asking about, unless you have specific people in mind?
I don't have any specific people in mind.
Alright, how many hours do you want to spend?
Danny is screwed for 7 hours?
Yep.
2 7.
Alright, you get a plus 10 for every 3 hours, so I'll give you plus 20
Plus 20.
for your inquiry.
Sweet. Inquiry. It's 20.
Woo!
Oh, baby.
Roger can actually make rolls. How fucking weird is that, right?
Feels good, Danny. Feels good.
Yes, after talking to a large amount of just guards, lower-ranking inquisitors, and acolytes, you see a bit of a picture being painted of Varrock being on... Oh god, I just had the planet and I lost it. Crap. Wait, it starts with a C. There it is. Cryptus in the Drussus Marshes. Though you don't know what tech it was, you hear slightly conflicting reports about a Tyrannid synapse creature being found on Cryptus, but it wasn't an actual Tyrannid. And he was sent to investigate that, and through a few misadventures, he ended up destroying quite a lot while he was there.
So there's nothing specific he destroyed. It was just a whole shit ton of stuff.
Well, no one knows specifically what tech that he was going to retrieve. They just know that he went there, and then a lot of shit got destroyed.
Mm. Okay. Well, that's something, I guess. Like, I'm gonna have a lot of notes and, like, no leads still. Because, hey, that's what I'm at right now.
Ah, the beginnings of a good quest.
I don't know what to do. Danny, do something.
Danny opens his mouth for Falkirth's confidence.
I'm still laid up for a little while here, buddy.
No,
Actually, the time I
you guys
spent-
have just spent 7 hours, so you guys are both done.
Perfect. Okay, have I received a message from Astrid yet?
Ah, yes, you have received a message. She gives you a bead network comm channel for you to call for whenever you wish to set up a meeting.
Kinky.
As comm beads are the most common mode of communication. Shortwave.
Danny, it's time for a booty call.
Booty call?
Booty call.
So we're gonna sit down at this table, and I'm just gonna look her straight in the eye. Can I plow you?
Let's do it. Danny, let's roleplay it. Do it. Do it. I like where this is going.
When are we leaving tomorrow? Do we have a departure time?
Near midnight.
Oh, perfect. Okay. I am going to reply to her and tell her if we could meet up at one of the bars at like 1
AM or PM or
PM.
Today
Tomorrow.
or tomorrow? Because it's already past that now.
Right.
All right, very good. You send that off. Now, what do you want to do? 1 p.m.
What time is it?
7 hours past 8:30. So like 4 or 5. Fingers, good.
Answer you're looking for is 3.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for that.
It's like 8.
It's like we went. Yeah. All right.
Anyways.
Let's see. Well. Crap. Do I know about Vark, or is that just?
Nah, not unless
That's just
Stubber ever
Stubby,
told
right?
you.
Just me.
Just Stubbsy.
He only knows about Caden as well.
Cade.
Yep.
Crap.
What Breakfast was doing, and Rathbone.
Yeah, I wrote it all down anyways, just so I know. But
Not Nihilus.
yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, you find something interesting, we'll trade information.
All right.
That's exactly how this works. No, you fucking bring something to the table, asshole.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Since I took that job for Omicron, I'm gonna do a little research on what exactly is going on out there.
All
Like, more in depth. Try and get like maps of the topography,
Okay.
what exactly is happening, what the tech priest wants. So, yeah. D10.
Yeah, D10.
Oh no. Roll 1d10. 8.
Good. Now, roll inquiry.
God, these
And then
inquiry
give
rolls.
yourself like a... Oh, never mind.
Danny's so happy.
I finally made it! I finally made
Nihilus, we've won!
So yes, you go to google.com and type in Omicron 71D. And it brings up a rather large amount of information. It was a forge world founded about a millennia ago. There were 2 native tribes on the planet that are a bit upset that the tech priests have come and created a naval forge world. The general climate of it is a bit desert-like, but for the most part it's pretty temperate. And you also find maps of the main cities of Omicron. Omnicron. I think it's Omnicron. Yes, Roger.
Just
Okay, cool. Anything else?
Is there anything else that you were wanting to look at?
Exactly what is happening?
that's what we have to go invest.
That's what you have to investigate.
Oh, is that why we're going there? Okay.
All your mission statement simply says that there was there's seditionist activity going on, and to help enforce the Imperial Creed on the world, and root
Okay.
out any sedition or heresy that you find.
So keep whipping out my hammer left and right.
Basically.
You like the God Emperor? Yes. Good. You don't? Whack.
Do you like Emperor? No. Wrong answer! Okay, so... what are the tribes? Do we know the names? Because you said there were 2 main ones?
Yes, there is the Herantis tribe. Herantus.
Wow, I actually spelled that right.
And the Fared tribe. Farreed.
Perfect.
They
Is there
are
any more-
smaller kind of agricultural tribes that just existed on the world. They didn't have space technology or anything like that when the tech priests arrived.
And how long have the tech priests been there for?
About a millennia and a half?
Oh,
or
still
half a
long-
millennia? Forgot what I
long
said.
time.
Yeah, it's been at least 500 years. I can't remember what I said.
Okay.
Let's just go with 500 years.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Do they have any particular beliefs? Like,
The tribes?
yeah.
They were polytheistic tribes, but after the tech priests arrived, they became monotheistic to the Imperial Creed.
So they are a part of the
Yes.
Imperial. Okay.
Otherwise, they'd be killed.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, it's my job.
yeah. The Fared are slightly more inclined towards the cult of the Mechanicus, but they still follow the teachings of the Imperium, as they are closer and benefited more from the tech priests.
Which ones were closer to the tech priests?
Fared.
Cool. That's gonna be helpful.
Yay.
So it sounds like we'll probably just have a bigger problem with the other tribe. If those guys are like, we're closer to. Well, do you mean like closer as in like distance, or-
Proximity.
Ah,
They were nearby and they were able to trade easier with the tech priests. So they are influenced more by the tech priests than the clerics that came after.
I thought you meant in views they were closer.
Well, because of their trade, they also share more interest in the cult Mechanicus than the straight up Imperial Creed.
Okay.
So both by proximity and ideology, they're closer.
Okay.
Danny's over there writing a book.
I'm taking notes, buddy. But yes, could write a book.
I could. I'll just write Dark Heresy for you guys.
Richard makes the game
That would
midway
be-
through.
that would be fun.
And rule change.
That would be fun, because then we could open the book and go, Danny gets fucked on this page. Danny, we should prepare for this.
I was debating whether or not to do that, like just go back and actually transcribe everything into like novelization form.
That'd be cool.
Take forever, but that'd be kind of fun.
Cool.
Anyways, so now that you've gleaned all the information that you can get from basic reports of the planet Omnicron 71-DX, what do you want to do?
It's 10 o'clock. Let's... Oh, no, it's 11. What am I thinking?
It's 11:30.
Pass out.
Alright, Stubbsy, what are you doing?
I feel like I'm gonna get fingered soon for asking questions of everything. Everyone. Know about that one, know about that one. Okay, I'll do a general inquiry to see if I can pull any dirt on Amazi.
Is it Damon Hunter?
See, senor.
How many hours are you gonna dedicate to this?
We'll put 8 hours into it.
Alright, I'll give you a
What
plus.
does he get to pick how long it gets to?
Because he's doing general inquiry. He's not just like typing things into a computer.
Gotcha.
He's going around and like asking people if they've heard anything.
Yep, humping my ass to find this stuff.
So I will give you a plus 10 for that.
Richard doesn't want me to find out stuff.
Amazi keeps to himself, bro.
Okay,
And 1.4
snuffed around and
degrees.
found something.
Woo!
Bit of dirt. Come here.
What were you just looking at, like, general doings?
I just want to know what he's been up to. If there's something underhanded, or he's been spending his time near a bar, I want to know.
Okay. The Demon Hunter, Amazi, has often left the Bastion to places and worlds unknown to return weeks or months later with small trinkets and other things. Though he doesn't seem to have many friends within the Inquisition, he is noted for spending a lot more time with Solvdan than any other Inquisitor. He occasionally partakes in drinks and games at a few of the Bastion and Scintilla's pubs, though he generally is very disciplined in his demeanor. He was earlier in his career excommunicated, but through unknown and conflicting ways, like there were things you got were very conflicting, so you can't really be sure. He found his way back within the good graces of the Inquisition. You heard that he is quite interested in the Tyrant Star, and that he's one of the few people that doesn't think it's a bad thing.
Hmm.
And that's what you've gleaned in 8 hours.
Good. Let's go to sleep now. I'm tired as fuck.
Alright.
Sleep.
Alright, Stubbsy, take a willpower check.
Oh, good. I'm gonna get fucked. I'm gonna get fucked.
Actually, wait, don't do that. Do a perception check. That's the one.
Perception. Is this a general test perception?
Yeah.
Let me get fucked. Yep. Fucked.
Good.
Good.
You guys both make your way back to the common rooms and into your own respective bedrooms. By this time, Garvel has gone out to the bar.
Okay, so it's not him that's gonna do it.
You guys
It's
both fall asleep in your respective rooms, waking up at about 6:30 the next morning. Nihilus, you get up feeling pretty confident, put on your armor. Glad to see no one crashed on your floor today.
Yes.
Make your way out into the common room to check for messages from Astrid. Stubber, you wake up and you stretch and feel an arm clutching around your chest. As you turn, you see that Stubber has fallen asleep next to your bed and has reached up and over.
fell asleep next to my bed.
Just hanging out on the floor right next to your bed,
I'm sorry, what?
arm grasping at your pillow.
But I fell asleep in my bed and fell asleep next to my bed.
He fell asleep next to your bed. You fell asleep in your bed.
What?
You're asleep in your bed, he's laying down on the floor next to you.
You said my name twice there.
Okay?
That's what
This-
I'm confused about.
This is what happens. You're in your bed,
Uh-huh.
Garvel's asleep next to you.
Okay, Garvel. That
Yeah.
makes more sense. Because you said I touched myself.
Your clone put his arm around you, it's fine.
Suddenly I was cloned. Is that
Garvel.
what that perception check was for?
Garvel fell asleep next to your bed. It reeks in your room of Amasec, and your sheets are wet.
Oh, good.
Oh my god.
Good. Can we put a leash on him? We can get shackles, right?
Yeah,
I know that's a thing.
you can buy shackles.
Should shackle him to a radiator?
Okay. Gonna put a stake in the middle of the common room and
Just
shackle
gonna
him too.
randomly walk into Stubber's room. Hey Stubber, I'm needing to talk to. Why is he chained to your radiator?
Why do you have a radiator in here?
Good.
So yeah, you wake up feeling a little wilted. Put on your clerical robes and
It just tires people out, doesn't he?
exit your room.
Good.
Just not a good go there.
Good.
As you turn to shut your door, you see Garvel pull himself up onto your bed and lay down.
Good.
As you close the door, you hear him throw up.
Oh god.
Also good.
I call that room now.
Can I have his room? He doesn't seem to sleep in there.
It's the safest place. You go into Garvel's room and Garvel's laying on the bed. What the
Fucking ninjas.
Anyways, yes, you're both out in the common room now. Nihilus, you look over and Astrid has agreed to meet you in one of the pubes at 1 in the afternoon. Yes.
You're okay for landing. Get in there and land that shit.
I'll send her another message saying, let me know which one. Not really sure what's good around here yet.
Very good. And with that, we're going to go on break for like 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah, we take those.
Yeah, and then we'll come back and we'll see if Nihilus can seal the deal.
Land the plane?
Land the plane.
Mm.
Next time on Dark.
Oh.